Hi friends! Today we're going to draw Zavi, our friend Zavi. So we're going to start with half of a square right about there. So you'll do about a little half of a square. Zavi wears glasses, so we're going to draw his glasses first. So then up here at the top, you'll do like a slightly curved line that goes down and that dips in the middle for the middle of his glasses, and then you'll just bring that up over on the next side, almost like two hills. They look like two slightly mountains. And then you'll put another half of a square on the opposite end. And we're going to bring that down slightly. We're going to curve it on the sides. You're going to do the same thing on the other side to make the side of his glasses. And then we're going to connect those two by curving it some more like a U and dipping it up at the top and bringing it back down and connecting those lines. And there's the outside of his glasses. Now we're going to draw the inside rim of his glasses, which is pretty much just, you'll create the same line but a little bit above it, like so. You're going to curve it around and going up. And then we're going to curve it over like so. You'll do the same thing for the opposite side. Remember, if you ever need to pause this, you can do so. So if I'm going too fast, and there are Zavi's glasses, and we're going to jump right into adding his eyes. And we're going to start with one circle here. And it's going to go from the top to the bottom of the inside of his glasses like so. And the same over here. And remember, your circles do not have to be perfect. Nothing has to be perfect. It's art. So let's do a curve here to draw the bottom of his pupil, like so. And then we'll go back and add in the highlight circles here and on this side. There we go. And now we're going to color in the inside of his eyes. You can do black or brown, whichever color you'd prefer. You can just fill those in like so. I hope you all are having a great day and you're enjoying this so far. Remember, create it as your own. Art is not perfect. It's all about your own personal details to any drawing. And you can pause this whenever you'd like to catch up if I'm going too fast. So we'll fill that on in. And now we're going to add the rest of his face. So we'll start with the side. We're going to bring one side down like so. You'll just curve it here. Then we're going to go to the other side, bring that side down and curve it like we just did the other side, like so. And then we'll have to connect those two. And if it's not perfect, don't you worry about it. It looks great. And then we're going to go to add his smile. So add a line about here and cap off the ends like so. Look, he's taking life. Look at Zavi. And now we're going to add Zavi's eyebrows. So we'll do a curved line above this eye. And then another over here. Look at there. And now we're going to add Zavi's ears. So we'll put one ear on each side. So let's go right here with a curved, almost like a half of a circle, like so. Then we're going to add two curved lines on the inside and the same, another curved circle, like half of a circle on this side with two curved lines on the inside of the ear. Look at there, Zavi's got ears. So now Zavi's also wearing a hat. So we're going to start with the brim of his beanie hat right about here. And we're going to take this line, we're going to take it on up, over, and this will be the start of the bottom of his hat. And we'll go ahead and finish that line and bringing it to the other end of his hat, like his head's like so. And then we're going to bring a line up and over like here. And that's going to be the bottom of his beanie, that it's like the brim of his beanie. So we're going to finish that line on the side, bring a line up to connect, and there we go. And now we're going to draw the rest of his hat. So we'll start with, let's see, we could start over here, or you could start whichever side you'd like. We're just going to take that on up and bring this side. You could bring a curved line down to this side, and then we'll connect the middle like here, because it's a taller hat. Zavi has a lot of hair under there, so we're going to make it tall like that. And then we're going to go ahead and draw his neck like so. We'll put 2 little lines there for his neck. And let's bring his shoulders on out right about here. And you can bring them out. And then we'll go ahead and bring that out a little bit more. Bring that down some on each side. And Zavi's wearing a jacket, but we'll need to create the collar, draw the collar of his jacket, which will be just like when we do t-shirts, we do that circle right at the top or bottom of his neck. So we're going to draw that right here, like so. And then next we're going to, let's go ahead and locate where Zavi, the top of his arms start, or I'm sorry, the like where his inner arm starts. So we'll put a dot here, and for one side, and then the other side here. And then we'll just bring a line down from each point, kind of angled, a little angled. And we will continue to, that's going to shape his jacket. So we're going to go ahead and put a line here and here, and that's like the seam for his sleeves. And then we're going to go ahead and draw the rest of his jacket, and we'll need to bring those 2 lines down some. Again, pause this whenever you need to catch up. Let's bring those lines down a little bit like so. And for the bottom of the jacket, we'll wave it a little bit because it's not a straight jacket. It's, you know, it's a little, it has some movement to it. So we'll just do a wavy line at the bottom. And then down here, we'll make a slight angled line for his pants and his legs. We'll put 2 little lines right there. And then we'll bring one side, one pant or one leg down like so. And you'll do that for the other side as well. And then we're going to bring that line down some to finish off, to bring his leg down like so. And you'll do that for the other side as well. And you're going to narrow, make the bottom of the leg a little bit smaller than the top, because you know our legs get smaller at the bottom because we have ankles. And so you'll do that, and then and after you make those lines at the bottom of the legs, we're going to go ahead and draw a curved line at the end of each one for the shoes, for his shoes. This on this side, you'll do it a little more curved, and the inner line will be straighter than the outer line. So your shoes are going to curve on the outside like so, and be a little straighter on the inside, and the bottom of the shoe, that line will be straight. And it could go as well also as at an angle because his feet are going a little outward. And then we'll take another line at the bottom of the shoe for his sole of his tennis shoes, like so. And then we'll do a curve right there because he's wearing Adidas and they're called shell toes. So we're going to add that curve because shell toes have that curve in the front. And then we'll add the details a little later. But let's go ahead and finish his arm. So we'll bring this line down a little down for his arm, like so. And you can bring this one down a little bit more. This arm is just going to be just be out. It's not going to curve. It'll just be down. So I'll bring that one down a little bit more, that line. And this arm is going to be holding a hot cup of cocoa, hot chocolate. So we're going to have this arm bend right where his elbow would bend, which is right about, and the lines won't be as straight because when you bend your arm, your clothes, they fold or they curve. So we're going to just make a few little curves in this line just to show some movement with the fabric of the jacket. And you'll curve right where the elbow should be, and you'll bring that line up. And then with this arm, we could go ahead and finish this arm first since it's easier than the other side, and we'll bring another line down to match it at a slight curve. And you can go ahead and put a line at the bottom for the bottom of the jacket sleeve, and the same on this side as well. Just going back over that a little bit to make it a little bit more curved or wavy for the fabric. And then we're going to go right into the hand. So you'll make a little line there. And then the thumb will be up and curved. You'll make a curve for the thumb, just like so. And you'll see the thumb more than you'll see the other fingers. And let's draw the cup. A straight line, then the bottom of the cup there, and then the top of the cup there. And you bring it over. It looks like a little square, right? But you can round off the corners because it's a cup and it's a little bit more curved. There's the top of the cup. We'll do the inside logo of what's on the cup, and you can do whatever you like there. And then we're going to bring the bottom of his hand down, and we'll bring some fingers right there to, because when he's holding the cup, you would see his fingers. So we try to include the fingers. And then we'll draw his hand on this arm. You just bring that down and curve it back up like a U. And with this thumb showing a little bit, you can put a line right there. That'll make the thumb. And there we have it. We're almost done. So we'll add some little details. So the bottom of his jacket, we'll draw that and put lines in there for detail, because the bottom of his jacket is what they called ribbed. So that's the lines in the jacket from the sewing machine. And then we'll draw a few lines at the bottom of his jacket that show the curved or the movement within the jacket because it's not straight or flat. And we'll bring down this line for his zipper. And I'll put an extra line on each side, like so, on each side of that middle line, and put little dashes there for the zipper. And again, you can add any details you like. You do not have to follow what I'm doing. So if you'd like to decorate his tracksuit however you like, it does not have to be exact. I'm just showing you where the zipper would be. And then you can color it how you like. You can add flowers. On his shoes right here, we're adding stripes because I'm putting him in Adidas tennis shoes to match his tracksuit. And Adidas tennis shoes have 3 stripes on the bottom, or on the side, I'm sorry. So you'll go ahead and add 3 slim rectangles for those stripes. And then we just add the tennis shoelaces there with the little lines, if you can see that. And then just some extra line details on the front of his shoe. And then for the rest of his tracksuit, I'm just adding some lines to each arm and around the collar, just for the detail. So this would be a stripe that I'm creating with 2 lines side by side, and then I'm bringing it down here, 2 long lines to connect at the ends. So it's like a long rectangle. And I'm doing the same for this side. 1 line and another line exactly across from it. and I connect it with 2 lines at the ends. And I'm doing the same thing on the sleeve. 2 long lines to follow the line that you created for the arm. You can do that, or you can just draw straight lines. I'm going to do the same thing with this pants. 2 long lines down and another right next to it with a little, leaving some space so you can see that those are stripes. And then you just connect it at the top. And with me adding stripes, you don't have to. You can add circles, you can add hearts, whatever you'd like to decorate it with. And then I'm just going to finish off the cup over here. And since it's hot cocoa and it's hot, let's show that it's a hot chocolate. We're going to draw these lines, these swiggle lines coming out of the cup to show that it's hot. And I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing how you all decorated your Zavi doll, what colors you used for your tracksuit, and here's how I colored my tracksuit for my Zavi doll. And until next time, I hope you all have a great and beautiful sunshiny day.